Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Cesar with cesarandpam.com. I want to send a message to all MDs and above worldwide. We had an amazing Zoom call today with IMD Keith Willis, and I'm going to share a few points that he shared today. If you are MD or above and you were not on that call and you'd like to have those details, send me a message and I will give you details for tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So here are the 10 points that Keith Willis, ex-NFL football player, share with us today. Number one, revisit your list as a part of a strategy. Revisit your list today. Look at your Facebook, look at your Instagram, look at people that might be in your sphere of influence that perhaps were not open just recently to look at the opportunity that we're developing from home in the travel industry, and add them to your list so that you can contact them with a new approach that we have. We have a new approach on how to contact them during this quarantine, coronavirus time. Number two, check with your team in your back office to do the dirty work. Right now, his organization is growing because he's activating people that are under grace period, because he's having communication with team members that perhaps don't want to make the payments for the titanium, so you need to downgrade him perhaps to platinum or platinum to gold. Just start communication. He gave the example of Michael Jordan, who was a superstar for the Chicago Bulls. And even though he was a superstar, there were other team members like Dennis Rodman who did all the dirty work, all the rebounds, all the defense. You need to do that right now. It's time to do it since we have the time. Number three, cast vision. Cast vision. Use the special invite that we have right now. Many people are being trained at this very moment on why it's the right time to have a business from home that won't be impacted 100% by the economy the way their job is. So cast vision of how this is the largest industry, most exciting industry in the world, and it will rebound in a matter of a couple of months. Number four, become a master of Zoom. Learn how to handle all the technical aspects of a great presentation and become a great presenter. If you have somebody in your team who's doing Zoom presentations right now and they're not doing them 100%, it's your job to coach them, to make sure that they are the most compelling, the most powerful, brief, impactful, inspirational meetings possible. Number five, post travel pictures right now. People need a positive outlook. People need hope. People need to look ahead and not be dwelling on the news all day, every day. And that's you. That's me, who can remind people that travel is something that is within us that we're going to be able to do in a very short time, in a few weeks again. So post travel pictures. Number six, have an attitude of compassion. Don't have an arrogant attitude. Hey, I told you you should have started your home-based business back then, but you didn't want to do it back then. No. Be empathetic. Our job is to educate those who are not ready then. Maybe they're ready right now. Number seven, target markets that perhaps have not been hit as hard by this pandemic. There are different markets that you can perhaps go after, learning how to create your brand online, digital marketing, Facebook ads, etc. Learn how to do that. Number eight, make sure that you have 2 to 3 guests max per Zoom per person, meaning a brand new person cannot close properly more than 2 to 3 prospects max after a presentation. The goal should be, after the presentation is over, the following 30 minutes is your time to have conversations with those guests of yours that were able to see the presentation so you can close them. If you have more than that, you won't be able to get to them and help them make a decision. Also, be involved with your new people to assist them with 3-way calls. Using social proof will be key. So train your organization on how to use 3-way calls. Number 9, pray and focus on others. Yes, pray for you, pray for your family, but also pray for those that are around you in your sphere of influence. We have this amazing opportunity to be able to touch other people's lives. Take advantage of it. And number 10, grow personally. Take this time of quarantine to self-reflect and to grow personally. Think about this. The great ones in history, the great ones in sports were built throughout adversity. The great ones in business, Michael Jordan, again, to give that example, he's not remembered for the first 10 points that he scored during the first quarter of the game. He's remembered for the last 10 points, the last winning basket. How are you going to do in the second half of the game through adversity? Steve Jobs is not remembered for the beginnings of Apple. He's remembered for after he was fired from his own company, he went and started Pixar and then came back and took Apple to become the number one recognized brand in the world. You are right now in a dog fight, in a school fight, fighting the bully of the school. What are you going to do about it? This is a moment that's going to define you. Determine that you will come out stronger through this coronavirus storm at the end of it. Learn from leaders that have been here for years, from Matt Morris, from Jefferson Santos, from David Peach, from Byron Schrock, from Troy Brown. They have gone through many storms. What can you learn about their attitude, their words, their actions right now? What will others say about you 10 years, 20 years from now? Will they be able to learn from you, looking back at what you did or did not do today? We need to become the leaders that we can be through this storm and rise and invest right now. And in a few months, you will be harvesting everything that you sowed right now. So that's the message for everyone. Send me a message if you like, if you're a marketing director and above, so you can access our meeting tomorrow, and stay tuned because the best is yet to come. Visit us on cesarandpam.com. You don't have to sell your soul, your family, or your health to grow your business and achieve your dreams. You can live the life you dreamed of, a life of freedom. Very soon we'll be able to say again from the beach, you should be here. See you soon.